We have Noah Coy here for his second lesson of the lesson of 3 series. Today we're going to be focusing on all of the pre-swing and in-swing principles, kind of starting with grip, setup, and aim. And then from there we're going to go on to the in-swing principles, kind of with the shoulder turn, ways to improve that, activities that he can use to incorporate these motions that he can put into his swing and take that out onto the course. But for now we're going to be setting up with his grip, his aim, and his setup. So if you kind of look closely, we have 2 alignment sticks on the ground. One of the alignment sticks is used for his aim, so he can get his feet lined up with his knees, lined up with his shoulders, and then also lined up with the club face in the very end. But normally we want to try and base everything off of the aim of the club face. So we're going to set our bodies to around the club head, and then we're going to try and make the most correct swing possible. Now if you kind of look closely at Noah's swing here, he gets a very good solid base starting from the ground with his feet. His weight is on the balls of his feet. His feet are shoulders width apart, and then from there it just kind of builds up into his shoulders, where his shoulders are also square with his knees and his feet. This allows him to hit solid shots, more down line and more on target, and his misses are not off by a lot. One thing I want you to kind of take a tiny step away from the ball. There you go. Alright. That's going to be the same thing, okay? Just want you to turn it over. There you go. How was that? A little bit better?
That was real good.
Scale of 1 to 10.
From 8.
8.
Not hitting in the center.
One thing that I am asking Noah to do for me is just kind of telling me what, on a scale of 1 to 10, what he thinks his shot is. If it's a good shot, he's kind of shooting for a 7 to an 8, and if it's a bad shot, he's kind of in the 3s and the 4s. So that just helps me kind of get a basis of what a good shot for him is, and just so I can base of what ways to make that shot better. Okay. So the one shot before that, you hit it a little fat, right?
Yeah.
Kind of what reason? Why do you think you kind of hit that fat?
I went too hard down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just a little quick from the top. If you can kind of feel like you're going to set the club at the top, that will just allow your body to kind of catch up with your club, you know, and everything. Yeah, there you go. Attaboy. What do you give yourself that one?
A 9.
A 9? Okay. That was pretty good. Alright, one thing that we're going to try and do is just going to do a little training game. I want you to hit this under your arm. You ever done that before?
Nope.
Okay. Let your arms up. Alright, now squeeze them together. Alright? Now when you do this, I want you to take a full swing, okay? This is really going to help your shoulder turn, alright? You're going to take a full swing, 3/4 swing cell, okay? I want you to start with that. There you go. Try and keep that arm straight now, okay?
Okay.
Now what this is going to incorporate is more shoulder turn, okay? You're going to be able to hit it more consistent, more on the center of the club face now.
So don't let it fall.
Don't let it fall. Where'd the ball go?
To the left.
To the left? Okay, that's good. That's what we want. What we're doing here is the towel drill. We put a golfing towel underneath of the student's arms, and he's squeezing in close with his body down by his elbows. This helps incorporate more shoulder turn and kind of takes the hands out of the swing a little bit, and it allows him to kind of get back towards the to the center of the club face and hit the ball with more power, and he'll be able to hit it longer distances and more straight down his line. Okay? That was a good one. All right, one more. That's the way it's supposed to come out, okay?
Okay.
I know you're kind of restricted a little
Yeah.
bit, but just so you kind of feel it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've got one of those little things just for that. It's like 2 loops and you put it in your arm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty solid.
Yeah, I'm pulling the left.
I just want you to feel like you're following out down the line, okay? I want you to kind of feel like you're going to be hitting this tee right here on the follow through, okay?
Okay.
Now, also what I did right there is I put a tee about 1.5 yards in front of his ball, and I told him to feel like on his way through he's going to hit that tee. We call that hitting the tee drill, which helps increase his speed and also going to help his path a little bit better by following more down the line and towards his target. There you go.
That was pretty good.
Now you're aimed to the left of the tree.
Yeah.
There you go. You're gonna get through the- make your most natural extent. This thing, finish line.
Okay. That was really good.
Yeah, I saw that one. Good shot. So kind of for a recap of this lesson, we did the towel drill, we did the hit the tee drill, we checked all of his pre-swing principles with his grip, his aim, and his setup. We have alignment sticks down to help keep all of those on the same plane or on the same path, and we also have another alignment stick lined up to where the ball should be for ball position. He's hitting a 7-9 right here, so ball position is more in the center of his stance, and as he gets hitting his longer clubs, the ball might move forward just a little bit, and then with his shorter clubs, the ball moves back a little bit. We tried to cover everything from path to shoulder turn to hinging the club, and also we also picked out targets for him to actually try to hit at, so when he takes it to the course, his margin of error will be not as great as it is on the range, so practicing with the target is always good. This right here, after this swing, will conclude the lesson number 2.